Hey everybody, thanks for joining us in another virtual classroom session. I'm John Bowens, and joining me in the studio today is James Schlimmer of Equity Real Estate Services and IRA Title Pro. IRA Title Pro is a self-directed IRA-focused title company to help investors that are utilizing self-directed IRAs close faster and in a much more streamlined fashion. So James, thanks so much for being in the studio today. I understand in today's session, we're going to focus on a real estate closing calculator. So why don't we go ahead and jump right into that closing calculator, and if you could do a quick demonstration for us.
Absolutely. So the question will come in, if I'm a seller, I want to know when I'm selling a property, what are my closing costs? How much money am I going to walk away with? And if I'm a buyer, you want to know how much money do I need to close? It's very easy at IRA Title Pro. What I'll do is I'm going to share my screen. You head on over to iratitlepro.com and you'll be there. You can go right to resources and we'll go right to the closing cost calculator. This explains everything you need to know to be able to use this. And we set it up in a way where you could do it right from our site or just follow the steps, and you could do it via text message in seconds. So John Bowens, say goodbye to emailing your title company, waiting for a couple hours or a day to get a preliminary settlement statement. We can do it all in seconds. And I'm going to do it right about now. So you should be able to see the screen here. I'm going to click closing costs. I want a seller net sheet because I'm selling a property. I'm going to say I'm selling this property here in Naples, Florida, which I'll use as a handful of examples. We're going to sell it for $350,000. Who's paying for title insurance? The seller. Let's pick a close date. We'll do the 29th of July. And are any realtors involved? I'll say there's 6% commission if that's the case. And the real estate property tax is here. Just click submit. It'll take just about a second. It'll run the calculation, which is connecting to the back end of our closing company. And boom. Seller would walk away with about $324,000, and there's a nice PDF to be able to send on. That's as easy as it is to be able to calculate closing costs. I wish it was harder, but it's that easy. If you were a buyer, click, hey, I'm a buyer. That's as easy as it is to be able to calculate closing costs all across the country on IRA Title Pro.
And then James, this is what the seller net sheet is going to look like here, right? So ultimately, this is the deliverable that a potential buyer, seller, depending on which side of the transaction you're on, you're going to receive.
That's exactly right. So for instance, they have the ability to take this PDF now. And if you were a buyer, obviously you can go run the calculations and see if it makes sense for you. The hard part is knowing, hey, what's the title insurance premium going to be? What are the recording fees and tangible tax? And we have that stuff built into the solution.
Awesome. So James, last question for you. For everyone out there that's interested in using this tool and getting more information on IRA Title Pro and how to close self-directed IRA transactions more efficiently, where can they go?
Just head on over to iratitlepro.com. Look at the resources and you'll see right there closing cost calculator. And you could do everything again, either on the site or via text message in seconds.
Awesome. Well, again, thanks, James, for joining us in the studio today. And for everyone out there listening, until the next video training, keep leveraging compounding interest in the absence of taxation.